oh my God, social media, it could be lucrative. You watching this video, are you getting paid to be on social media? Every time you open Instagram and Twitter, are you getting paid? Are you getting paid for your tweets? Are your tweets sponsored? No, it's probably not. Hey narrators, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy the videos. And if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to me. On May 30th, I attended the Newark protest that was curated in response to the senseless murder of George Floyd by a Caucasian police officer. Now, originally, I was very hesitant to go because obviously, we are literally still in a pandemic. I was super nervous about going because obviously in a protest, you are literally in the face of thousands of people. No one is going to be social distancing. Like the cause is just so much bigger. But luckily a lot of people had masks on. A lot of people were taking the necessary precautions. But prior to getting there, my mind was, I low-key don't want to go because I'm not trying to get COVID. After a lot of back and forth, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I've done protests at schools before, but I've never actually been to like a real protest. Like I'm talking history book style protest. I have not been to one before. And I went to the one in Newark and it was very powerful. It was, I'm not saying, oh, it was a good time. Like, oh, no. No. You can actually check out my friend's video, Just So Funny. She made a video talking about doing what you can during the protest, doing what you can in life, honestly, if you check out her channel. But so me and my friends went to the protest and we didn't march with the crowd. We hit up different spots where we saw people and we gave them water. Prior to doing that, my friend got water, and when we were going to get more papers to write like signs, free water, I decided, let's get some snacks too, because people be thirsty. But people be hungry too, so let's do that. Let's just do that. So we had water, we had snacks, we had signs, we had the whip, and we were ready to go. Now, the overall experience was great. Do not get me wrong. The power was there. The hope was there. The resilience was there. The dancing was there. The music was there. Like, literally, the entire vibe that Newark gave off made me proud. Because if you know Newark, New Jersey, you already know Newark has a bad rap. People have labeled Newark one of the most dangerous cities in America. But we had probably one of the only real life peaceful protests. And that protest was long. It was like all day. And it was a non-violent protest. So with that, I was very proud. I was super proud of Newark that day. I was just like, you know what, y'all? Yeah, girl, you do you, girl. So I got home. And, I was like happy, I was like, wow, I really felt really good, especially because there was a lot of people who were just like super appreciative that we were giving out water. So it's just little things that you do. If you can't march, if you can't walk, man, do what you got to do, honey. Give out some water, give out some snacks, just do what you can. At the end of the day, just do what you can. And I got home and I was happy. I was feeling like, exhilarated and excited that I did something positive with my day. And then I got in bed. And then I got on Instagram and Twitter. And it was all downhill from there. Let me tell y'all what happened. I'm on Instagram and I'm seeing all the pictures from the protest. I'm seeing, the people with their signs, and I'm seeing, pictures of the police, videos of the police. I'm seeing Newark protests. I'm seeing other cities protests, and I'm just seeing a whole bunch of protesting. Then I see a video of people getting pepper sprayed. Then I saw a video of, people, they were like kicking down fences and the cops were throwing fences at them. I saw I saw cops throwing the little gas bombs at people. I saw the K9 units out at the protest. I saw crazy stuff on Instagram and Twitter. And for me, I'm an empath. So it's like watching stuff like that really hits me in a different way. It made me sad. And then it really made me think, why am I protesting? Why are we protesting in the year 2020? Like, why? The fact that racial inequality beat a whole pandemic when the pandemic was up? Are you kidding me? Bro, it just didn't make any sense to me. So I had to take that break. I got tired of seeing the videos. I got tired of this trauma that just kept popping up on my timeline. It didn't matter if it was Instagram, Twitter, whatever. It was just always there. It wasn't like it was a negative experience for me. But after going to the protest, I had to get off of social media. I felt like my mind was just still stuck on, why am I protesting in 2020? Why is it the year 2020 and I am leaving the comfort of my home to go out in a pandemic that is quite literally killing Black people at alarming rates? Why am I leaving my house to go protest? Why? Why in the year 2020 do Black people still have to protest? Why in the year 2020 are we seeing, like, literally in action, happening in our face, the death of Black people? I feel like one of the most triggering videos I've ever seen in my life that you can just access at any given point was the shooting of Mr. Castile, when he was shot in the passenger seat of a car by a police officer. And you could just, in my video, Dear Black Men, I have a clip of it. And it just blows my mind that the year is 2020 and we are still protesting, that we are still fighting for things that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X fought for. We are still fighting for things that our ancestors fought for. And it just blew my mind that I had to come home and lay down after attending a protest. I am a millennial. I read books on slavery. I read books on the Atlantic slave trade. I read books on the civil rights movement. And years later, decades later, centuries later, I am at a protest fighting for the same thing. And it just made me so sad. It was such a flip and an emotional experience where I was like, nah, I'm getting off social media. This ain't it, Chief. So I deleted Instagram and I deleted Twitter because I'm like, I can't. I keep seeing the video of George Floyd. And it's like, I really feel like people have become so desensitized to violence and seeing things like that, where it's just like seeing a knee of a white police officer on the neck of an African-American man is just like, oh, that's normal. We see that every day. I've seen Black people get shot in their cars. I've seen it all. And I feel like for me, no matter how many times I see things like this, it doesn't get better for me. I don't like watching people get hurt, especially watching my people get hurt. And it was very traumatizing. And just being on social media was very triggering for me, because like every time you went on there, it was like a combination of like, yes, you know, Black this, Black that, buy Black, Black power, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, we want justice, say her name, when it was great. You know, it was great. But then at the same time, I'm seeing people get pepper sprayed and dogs sicked on them, and it was disheartening, and it was depressing. It was too much of a flip back and forth on social media. It was great stuff, then it was like, oh my God, I can't look at this anymore. Like I can't. And I want to tell everyone who feels the same that I feel, like, you're not wrong for not wanting to watch triggering and traumatizing videos. You're not wrong for not wanting to be continuously reminded that, you know, we are targets in this country. Like, it's okay to feel that way. And if you need to take a break from social media, you should probably do it. It's the intelligent thing to do. It's very smart. Leaving social media at a time like this isn't a sign that you're weak. It is a sign that you just need to take a step back. I am a type of person that I can't just sit there and watch somebody get killed. I can't just watch something over and over again. Like, that video of the officer's knee in George Floyd's neck was us witnessing this man's last few moments alive on this planet. And during the time of George Floyd, that's when people started talking about Breonna Taylor more. And they just kept bringing up all these different things that have happened in the past, trying to, you know, raise awareness to deliver a point, which is awesome. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's great that people did that. But at the level that it was coming at me, my heart, my mind, my sanity, my mental health, absolutely could not take it. So I deleted Instagram. I deleted Twitter. I deleted everything. I was just like, I literally cannot do this. And I say that to say, if you need a break, if you need to stop being on social media, then do that. Okay? You don't need social media. I've said this so many times. You don't need it. Social media is cool. It's a great tool. Depending on how you're using it, it can be lucrative. You watching this video, are you getting paid to be on social media? Every time you open Instagram and Twitter, are you getting paid? Are you getting paid for your tweets? Are your tweets sponsored? No. It's probably not. So like I said, you don't need it. You literally don't need it. And if you need to take that break, take that break. I still technically am on the break, but not really. I still didn't re-download Twitter. I go on Instagram, but I mainly use Instagram to promote like my YouTube videos and still kind of raise awareness as to what's happening, especially towards Black women. I'm trying to like really raise that bar for people to be more aware of what's happening to Black women as well. And then I get off and just go about my business. During the time of detoxing, I've been reading a lot. And I actually really like that. Like my most used app was Apple Books. And I just been reading and reflecting and listening to music and writing more, working on my website. Not having social media is lit because I have been hella productive. Even with me being back at work, I've been super productive. And I just needed that step back. And I really wanted to make this video to let you guys know that you can leave social media and come back. It is not the end all be all if you delete the app. And social media, for a lot of people, it is very detrimental to mental health. Like really. And if you need that break, I highly suggest you take it because it's good for you to just take a step back. There is so much trauma on the internet, especially for Black people, Black women. There's so much trauma out there that makes you feel like you're not loved, you're not wanted, you're not appreciated, you're not respected. There's so much stuff out there that's saying that. And sometimes you just need to take a step back, read a book, drink some water, and chill. So if you need to do that, make sure you do that. And I also really just wanted to take a second for you guys to please go into the link in my bio. I am going to post the change.org petition for Breonna Taylor. I would really appreciate it if you guys could just click it, sign it, and be done. Because Breonna Taylor is no longer with us due to senseless violence and straight up stupidity, if you ask me. But that's a video for another day. But yes, please click the link in my bio and sign the change.org petition for our girl Breonna Taylor. And if you like this video, guys, make sure you keep up with me on social media because I am going to go back. And subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Make sure you stay safe and drink your water. And I'll see you next time. Bye.